Well, I have this great thing from Amazon to key in.
Okay.
My friend gave me one of these foldable commodes, I guess, for mobile issues. It's folded up. I've only needed to use it twice.
Okay.
Because generally I can find a regular facility. But that lady's urinal, that really comes in handy. I did buy some other ones, the piece style. They didn't work for me.
Those.
No, this one works really good. And I can get up in the middle of the night a couple times if need be and do it half asleep. So,
Okay.
And then bathing, no, I have no shower, nothing. I have to go to a place and shower.
Do you have a membership or anything?
No, I don't. I didn't figure that one out yet either.
You will. It took me about a year to take the plunge with Planet Fitness.
I love these truck stops.
Absolutely. And community centers. There's places out there.
Yeah. I looked into it, and once again, it just became a decision that decisions drive me crazy. So.
Well, and you obviously don't need to make it yet.
Exactly. If I don't need to make a decision, I don't have to.
And when you do, you'll know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not really afraid. I mean, I was definitely nervous at the beginning, for sure. I'm not going to go to I don't know, I read things, and just pull off at this rest stop or something. I'm not going to do that right now.
Okay.
I might go off to some of this BLM land now. That could be, this whole area feels
Dip
safe.
your toe in.
Yeah. Like down at Kofa.
Oh, yeah.
And, on my way to somewhere else. The BLM land feels safe.
Yeah.
After being here for several years.
Because people have done it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but like I've never stealthed or even tried to. I don't know. My van's stealthy. It's just a
no windows.
White van down by the river.
Helpful.
So,
I love that.
So I wouldn't say I'm terribly afraid, and I, like everyone says, there's just as much to be afraid of in sticks and bricks as there is out here, or more.
Yeah, the statistics, it's better out here.
Right.
Because fewer stuff happens.
Yeah. I mean, like someone just, thieves and criminals, they're lazy. So they're not going to be going down 3 miles of rough road to find someone to bother.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here we go. I have a 1-burner induction cooktop.
Ooh, okay.
And so as far as I could figure out, the only thing I can eat is something liquidy that won't burn in my one saucepan.
Okay.
And so but I love to eat fresh vegetables, organic, leafy greens. And that's one reason I sometimes have to get off the road, is to prep. Yes. And so I came here with a fridge full of steamed vegetables, and then I have my cans of soup or broth, and then I made some rice. And so I just put all that in a saucepan, heat it up in 2 minutes, takes 2% of my Blue Eddy.
Nice.
And I eat out of the saucepan. And I use Lisa B's tips of the vinegar.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's other people.
What?
It doesn't matter.
She didn't invent it.
Yay, Lisa.
Yay,
and
Lisa.
And then my water, and wipe my spoon, my saucepan, and there we go.
Do you do the spatula too to get the
I
residue
don't.
off?
I do use paper towels so far.
I do.
And I just wipe. It takes me about 2 paper towels. I pre-wipe to get all those bits out.
Yeah.
But it also makes you eat more carefully and get every little bit as if it all matters, which, why not act like we're eating for our nutrition. And then it takes one to wipe it down and dry it. That's it. That's all I eat. Besides, my clementines or apples or whatever, or a corn dog here. Or eating out at a taco place.
Yeah. Or when you are on the road, do you eat out?
Very, very rarely. Very rarely. I don't. I just prefer whole foods.
Yeah,
and
I want
real
food.
nutrition, except for sugar, of course. That's. I definitely feel a lightness from all that. Well, there's a lot less bills I have to pay. I mean, that's really amazing. I love that. And there's, for the way I have my rig set up, it's simple. So there's not things to figure out, and like all the maintenance of a house.
Oh yeah.
All figuring that out, and because that's not my forte of how houses work and stuff.
Getting a new water heater, fixing the furnace.
Yeah.
Ugh.
All that, taking care of the landscaping, and so all that is just, I love not having to deal with all that. And I don't know. I think that's the biggest.
And
the
you talked about nature,
simplified.
too.
Oh well, that was my motivating factor to do this. It's to be in nature.
Yeah.
I want to be. Even here there's a lot of people, there's a lot of sounds, there's a lot of ATVs. So I look forward to, at some point, I'm not leaving right away, but at some point, I just want to go and sit in the middle of nowhere and just listen to nature. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
And like even on my whole, it's been basically half a year. I'm in do mode. I tend to be a doer, type A, always something to do. So I do look forward to, after the RTR is done, I'm done volunteering, to get up in the morning and not have to go anywhere and maybe just sit and read.
Yeah.
And hopefully maybe just for pleasure.
Yes.
Not the Will Prowse book or anything like that. I had a small home, and but I had stuff in it, nothing of great value. I hated the idea of things filling up a dump, so a few things that had some value I sold on Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
And then where I was, there was a local free giveaway place, a Facebook group. So I just gave stuff away. And I, again, being very organized, I had a basement. I brought everything down to the basement. I had a bunch of shelves. I had everything laid out. And just, to me, it was crap. It was just the stuff that...
No sentimental value.
No. And I had a guy come in and he said, I'll take all of it. I'm like, great, you can have it.
Thank you.
And I gave some furnishings away to... consignment places or charity consignment places. No one will take a mattress, so that has to be free giveaway.
Yeah.
No one wants Hummels. No one wants your mom's special china.
No. I don't want my mom's.
So you have to give it away.
You do.
People say take photos of it, or the biggest thing is I was letting go of my life.
Yes.
I was letting go of the past. This was really a big moment of like, Laura, you are living in today. We are letting go. This is a brand new chapter of your life. Actually, it's probably a whole new book in the series.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
And so we are letting go. Say goodbye. And I had a process with it, especially the stuff that was like, my old David Bowie t-shirt that was 50 years old, or my concert, what do you call the booklet in the old days from Fleetwood Mac from 50 years ago. I finally had to say goodbye to some of that stuff. I did pawn off a couple crates with a friend, and last year when I went to visit my brothers, they have a couple little boxes. But other than that, I mean, everything, I said goodbye and I said thank you, and that was it.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
And put it back out into the circle of light.
Yeah.
And did you find it was kind of difficult in the beginning and then it got easier?
It was.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. Well, even before, for the last several years, again, because I like to know where everything is. And after I bought the 5th something or other, I knew I had it, but I didn't know where they all were. I started cleaning out my basement every year. I got some helpers. They would take everything out of the basement. And while they cleaned it and everything like that, I went through every single thing and decided, this is junk, I'm throwing it away. Or this, I'll try and find someone, this I'll try and sell. And after about 5 years, I had whittled down 30 boxes, 30 of those big hefty bins, to maybe like 5.
Wow, that's an accomplishment.
So I had an easier job than someone who had never done that.
Right.
So start now, if you're even considering it.
As soon as possible.
Start
just
now.
to make your life in sticks and bricks more manageable, even if you never go on the road.
No, because I never had to buy something again that I already had. And I would just say embrace the philosophy of all I can live is today.
Yeah.
It has been, I don't know, I mean, I left my home and I was kind of on a mission.
Right.
That's
a different kind of travel.
Yes. Yeah. My first mission was to go visit friends, so I was just there. And then my other mission was to get from the East Coast to my friends in San Francisco area. So I was just traveling. Although I did do an Airbnb and met a wonderful hostess.
Aww.
And we're still in touch.
Oh, that's great.
She's on my list of people to call, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, so we just really connected. So I can't really say. I've just been sort of on a mission to get to my next pet sit or friend or family.
Yeah, I find that too.
This is the first time, when this RTR ends, is the first time I'm ever like, I wonder what I want to do and where I want to go. I don't have anything lined up yet.
So you're still mixing up the Jell-O to have Jell-O plans.
Yes, yes, exactly. I have 0 plans. I don't know what my...
Ooh, that's exciting though.
Yeah, I get it now. Because like last year I'd say, oh, where are you going now? And people were like, don't know. Now I understand.
An idea.
Yeah, yeah. Family and friends. So many people don't like to talk on the phone anymore, it seems. And I hate that because I'm old-fashioned.
I want to talk to you.
I hate texting. Unless it's for informational purposes, like where we meeting and see you there. I don't like it.
Okay.
But that's how I stay in touch nowadays. And hopefully the text is, hey, when can we talk?
There you go.
And so I prefer talking on the phone with people.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Do you have travel buddies dedicated?
I don't yet. Okay. I heard Corbett yesterday reminded me of travel buddies.
Yeah.
We've talked about that.
Yep, in the meetings.
On the meetings.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be good. My brother follows me.
Okay.
So
somebody always knows where you are.
Yeah, and he'll text and say, "Why are you on top of that mountain?"
Because I want to be.
Yes, exactly. Well, I have great memories of being able to go visit friends, and then not having to worry about, where am I going to stay? I can, it was a big learning curve to just use the apps.
Oh yeah.
And I don't want to just pull off and camp all by myself in the middle of nowhere as of yet.
Yeah.
So I have stayed at a couple casinos. But mostly then it's been either campsites, parks. So anyway, staying with friends, and I was camping in Colorado. I love Colorado, so I was there, and going to Rocky Mountain National Park. National Park, that was beautiful. I was camping. I was actually camping at a retreat place, but I was camping in their parking lot.
Okay.
And a coyote walked by in the broad daylight. Ooh. So I snapped a picture of that. That was great.
Yeah.
Just driving and just seeing the beautiful scenery. I drove down the California coast, and that was gorgeous. And just I love hearing nature. I love hearing nature and nothing man-made. Yeah.
Something like it.
Yeah. And sometimes when it's really, really quiet, I love trying to, can I really hear nothing? Like what?
Thanks again, Laura, for the great interview. Really appreciated your time. Hope you enjoyed watching, and we'll see you down the road. Bye-bye.